What is up, guys? So, I'm going to be doing just collective reading, just hanging out. It's just been a while and I'm getting back to work. I'm cleaning up from the crazy Patreon uh, weekly reading. As you see, we did a very long reading. We did like an hour and 10-minute reading, I think, or something. Um, but yeah, so we're going to be doing a collective reading for earth, fire, water, and air signs, but like pulling cards for all earth signs, right? And then all water signs. Gonna do it like that. But yeah, just gonna kind of hang out, let you guys chat and ask questions if you want to ask questions. I might even take like personal questions at the end. I just kind of wanted to come on and hang out with you guys and see what everybody has been up to, what people are doing. And yeah, so I guess while I clean up, I'll talk about like the astrology. We do have Venus direct, and I was saying on Patreon actually, I feel like a lot of people might be thinking about changing jobs or even I don't feel like they're thinking about it, but I think like sudden job changes might come up for a lot of people at this time. And I also think that there's going to be a lot of very sudden changes in income. Um, Hello, how are you? It's hard for me to see. I'm a little blind. Oh, good morning. It's good evening here. um, and with Venus Direct, I think that a lot of people, I'm going to be doing readings at the end of all of this, possibly. We're going to see how long this ends up being. But as of right now, I'm going to be doing readings for um, the air, fire, earth, and water signs. And I'll be doing readings at the end, possibly, depending on how depleted I feel and all of that. So let's get into it. Let me put some of these away really quick. Like I said, I'm just cleaning up. But Venus is going direct. So if you've been trying to get a new job or if you've been trying to fix a relationship or anything of that nature, things like that are really going to start to move really smoothly over the next few months. And I think a lot of people are going to realize, like, oh my gosh, I really want to start taking care of my body, or I really want to start looking into doing this for myself, or redecorating my home, or getting this new house. And so, all of these things, hey Angela, all these things are really going to start picking up with Venus going direct. And so just allow yourself to flow. Because remember, Venus, Venusian energy is feminine energy. It's very present energy. And so the more present we are, sorry, I know I keep turning away from the camera. I'm trying to put these away. This is mixed together, so it's just going to stay out here, I guess. The more present we are, the more these things are going to flow to you much easier. Hello, my dear. But yeah, so let's get into it. Let's see what's going on. I'm gonna do let's start with I have the earth signs uploading for tomorrow morning right now. So let's start with water signs. Let's start with water. I know I haven't done any water. Ooh, interesting. Immediately I really want to. Okay, we're gonna use this Oracle deck. Okay, I guess I'm just in the same mood that I was for Patreon, so I'll do it the same way I do on Patreon, right? I do my weeklies a little different, but I'm going to be doing like these live chats the same way I do my Patreon reads. So this is Lightworkers Tarot. So let's see what we got for the water signs. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio for the collective, please. I heard remembrance. Okay, there is a, oh, I like this. There's a removal. There's something going on with the masculine side of this energy. Masculine does not mean man. Masculine, when we talk about energy and tarot, is the side of us that we take action on things with. So if you have changes in habits or behaviors or the way that you choose to move in the world, I feel like it's almost like removing these ways of being, like, because it feels, if like when I get little parts of like, it almost feels like it's sore, like just parts of me that hurt on my right side. Those kinds of sensations tell me that somebody's removing these things from their body. They're realizing like, oh, this is not something I want to stay attached to anymore, right? They're getting rid of it. Because when it comes to this top of the body, you're no longer holding it in the trunk of the body. When we hold things in the trunk of the body, that means that we're holding trauma down low. That means that we've pushed it down very far. So water. There's something with the lumbar. There's something with the lower back too. So if you, yeah. Okay. So the vagus nerve, lumbar, base of the neck to the lower back. If you're having issues with your back right now, it's because you're transmuting a lot of pain or old trauma up the back, and it's coming out of the body. Whoever this is, they're really working through a lot of old things, and they're getting rid of it. They're getting rid of it. They're no longer wanting to hold on to it because it feels like it's coming out of the hands. Like energy healing, we do it through the chakras in the center of the hands, and that pulling out, that is removal. It feels like it's almost hard for them to let go of it though. So there is a sense of attachment to it. This could be very just be patient. Just be patient with yourself. Be compassionate with yourself through this. Right? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Be very patient with yourself. Yeah, salt baths will help. Even stretching will help with this. Expanding your arms out. Grounding. How fitting. How fitting. Grounding. Earth energy. I say fitting because when we are ridding ourselves of energy, a lot of times we go into these high states of consciousness thinking that it's going to benefit us to connect with a higher power, when really what is most beneficial at times, in my opinion, is really getting into the physical body so you can really feel and experience what it is that you're releasing, because being present with it is how you're going to understand what you need to let go of. Because when you leave the body, you are escaping. It's escapism, right? You're leaving the physical, but it's being manifested in the physical. You need to release it. You need to ground it. So by grounding, you're releasing it into the earth. You're being present with it. And so that's when you get emotional. That's when you cry. That's when you have the breakdown. That's when you ugly cry on the floor. But that's the purge. That's when you finally let it go. So grounding, walking outside, doing yoga, earth healing. Yeah, a lot of earth energy going on. This feels like a lot of like resistance. So if you're like sitting inside a lot or in a really dark room a lot, I'd highly recommend opening up the windows. Or if this feels like night terrors, all of a sudden night terrors, or astral projecting, if you're having sleep paralysis, I'd highly recommend opening up your windows. I'd also recommend walking outside more. Fourth ray of harmony. This is allowing more air to move through you. Being outside will really help you transmute this. And second ray of wisdom. Yeah, this is a lot of air. This is a lot of breath. Breathing will raise your frequency and it will allow it to move. It will allow it to move. Walking outside and moving your body and syncing movement with breath will flush all of this out of your system. Yeah, bottom of the deck is initiation by fire, which is movement. Movement, it's sacral energy, it's creative energy. I like this a lot. And as you see, it's from the palms of her hands that the energy is being activated. Okay, so, and it's master number 22, which I really like. You have 222, really, really nice. Master number 11, then you have 6, and then you have another 6. A lot of balance going on here, a lot of partnership energy going on here. A lot of partnership. 6s and 2s. 6s are an energy of karma to me as a reader. 11 is a master number, and 2s are about partnership, balance, polarity, and duality. So you could be balancing the duality within yourself, but in turn also the relationships and dynamics you're a part of externally. So her cosmic tarot. Okay. It took me a second to remember what that was. This is it. Yeah. Okay. This is my Ten of Swords deck. I'm just going to tell you that. Just meaning that typically every time I use it, the Ten of Swords comes out, or it's just about like healing and releasing deeply rooted pain. Just saying. This is like this feels like, I don't want to use the word karmic. I feel like we have a really negative connotation as a collective to it. This feels like just old lessons, like really old lessons finally being learned, cemented, and like, I don't want to do this anymore, getting rid of it. Let's look at grounding for the water signs. Why is grounding here? Ace of Cups in reverse. I heard too many opinions. This is the self-critic. There's something with the breath. I think if you focus on how deeply your breathing is, you'll realize that the more you focus on actually taking a full breath and exhaling a full breath, your back is going to loosen. Like proper breathing is going to loosen your back a lot. Yeah. Death in reverse. This is what you're releasing. This actually feels like a betrayal of self. Sorry, I get really itchy, like just in general doing these. Let's look at earth healing. Judgment, 5 of Cups. Judgment and 5 of Cups. I actually feel like this is, I heard resentment and sorrow. I feel like this is a release of those energies. I feel like this is somebody actually accepting themselves. I feel like that we're getting to a place of acceptance. This is really nice. Judgment is the resurrection, but it's also I feel like this is somebody releasing a lot of, it feels like a lot of opinions they have of themselves. This feels like a very debilitating mindset. And I think that they're finally realizing, wait, no, like, I don't need to think that way. I don't need to be that way. Like I can love myself, and I'm a great person, and I'm a beautiful person, and I have a lot of things I can do, and I can bring a lot to the table. And there's so much that I'm capable of, and my past doesn't define me, and I can wake up today and be a new human being. And I love that. I love that about myself. Right. And they're realizing with the 5 of Cups in reverse, there's still 2 cups upright. They still have the opportunity to still do great things. Just because 3 things didn't work doesn't mean that 2 others can't still work out, right? There's an opportunity for growth here. Opportunity for growth. I keep hearing opportunity for growth. There's another energy coming in. Some of you, this is a higher consciousness energy. Others of you, this is an opportunity. This is a job offer for some of you. Some of you are going to move because of a job offer. Some of you are going to move just because you need a new beginning. For those of you who are going to move because you just need a new beginning and it's not because of a job, be mindful of if you're doing that because of escapism, because you have a runner mentality. Those of you who are moving because you don't have a job are moving because you have a runner mentality. I had to reword that because that is the truest way to word that. Yeah, Chariot in reverse. It's the wrong decision to move if you're moving just to move. It's a runner mentality because you have things that you can heal, and you would actually feel a lot more confident in yourself if you were to stay, because the things here are meant for you. They're meant for you. Okay, those of you who are getting offers and you're going to be moving because you're meant to move, you're moving because that is the direction your soul's meant to go in. Do not force a change because you're uncomfortable with the situation that you have. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Don't force change. Don't force the change because it's going to backfire on you. Strength in reverse because it's rooted in someone not working with their ego in a healthy way. Strength in reverse is an unhealthy ego, right? It is the runner mentality. The runner mentality is somebody who's using escapism. It's, oh my gosh, I'm scared. I'm scared. They're not taming the ego. They're not taming the voice in their head that's trying to protect them excessively, which is the ego. The ego is the protector, right? And so instead of saying, hey, ego, there's nothing to be scared of. This is temporary. It's going to pass. They're running. They're running. Stop running. Stop running. Stop running. Take a breath. Take a breath. You will be fine, and it's all going to pass. It will all pass. Wake up every day and remember that you are closer and closer to your goals for you. For you. You're not doing this for anybody else. You're doing this for you. That's not selfish. To wake up every day, to want a life that fulfills you, because you are living your life. And the things that align with you in your life are what's meant for you. 3 of Swords, Queen of Cups. There's healing coming in. You're learning to be present in your own energy. And when you're present in your own energy, that's when you're going to go through actually feeling the things you're running from. But that's when you're going to fall in love with who you are. And you're going to see the beauty in who you are. The second ray of wisdom. Instead of rejecting this, let's put it this way. If you're that friend that gives all the advice but doesn't take the advice yourself, you're going to start taking your own advice. That's what this is. And you're going to start healing yourself and giving the love that you give to other people to yourself. Because that is your wisdom. Let's look at infinity. Initiation by fire. 3 of Cups. There's going to be, okay. We're not going to say it yet. They don't want me to. We're going to wait. We'll get 2 more, and then if it's still there, if I still feel it there, we'll say it. Okay. For some of you, if you're in separation from another person and you've had a foundation that's fallen apart, that foundation won't be rebuilt, but this person might come back into your life. So let's say that you've gone through a breakup. That relationship might not come back together as a romantic relationship, but you might be friends, right? You might be civil, okay? Or you might, there's you're still soul tribe. There's something there. It's just not going to be this 4 of Wands. And that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Not right now in this moment. Part of that is because you're falling in love with yourself. It's not about other people. It's about you. Page of Swords in reverse. There's a lack of clarity still. And it will take time. Great things take time. Let's get an overall for the water signs. 7 of Pentacles, Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Magician in reverse. And the 2 of Cups. This hurts my heart a little bit. It's like a bittersweet energy. It's like this is very much in alignment with you. Whoever this is, they're in alignment with you. You're not in alignment with yourself, though. Magician is the self. Magician is the mastery of self. The 7 of Pentacles is not seeing how to build the self, not knowing how do I start building self, right? 2 of Cups. How do I become in alignment with me the way that I'm in alignment with other people? Well, 1, you got to be alone for a little bit. And that's okay. That's okay. The people that are meant for you are going to be there. They're always going to be there. If they're really for you, they really love you, they're going to be there. They're going to be there. Time apart, months, years, things come back around. Look at fashion. Okay? Water signs is what I got for you. Okay, let's go on to fire. Water signs, you're going to go through a crown and a third eye opening. I know some of you are like, oh my gosh, cool, I'm going to have a channel. That also means confronting the parts of you that you don't trust. And you might even go back to a religious organization, and you might get into higher studies. You might want to go back to school. So just be mindful of that. There might be things that you want to start exploring. That's also what the crown and the third eye opening does. It makes you realize the parts of you that you don't trust, or the ways in which you betrayed yourself. So yes, you are going to be like, oh, cool, I can channel, or I can trust myself and trust other people. But it also makes you see the parts of you that you might have betrayed, or the parts of you that you don't trust or really rely on, and how that might have been projected onto others. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Fire signs. Fire signs, you are a not a different pace. You're still very up and up energy, because water signs, you feel very go, go, go. Um, fire signs, you feel okay. We're gonna be doing animal spirit. Fire signs. Fire signs, we're coming down. Fire signs, you feel tired. Feel very tired. Water signs felt very like, I want to do so much. I want to do so much, but like water signs felt very in the head, which is why it was very easy to talk. Fire signs feel very energetically drained. Water signs felt very mental, which is why it was easy to process their energy. It didn't feel energetically overwhelming. Fire signs feel very energetically. I could take a nap right now. Like sitting in it, I could take a nap right now. Fire signs, I feel like you're wondering who's going to betray you. It feels very, feels pissed off. I'm going to be honest. It feels a little pissed off. This reminds me of the Virgo reading I did today. Like at first it feels a little sassy, and I was like, ooh, are you going to be sassy, playful? But then it turned into, no, you're angry at something. Fire signs. What do we have for Aries, Leo, Sag? What do we have for Aries, Leo, Sag? You're wanting something new, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, you're changing your mind. Oh, that's the problem. I get it. You're between worlds. You're between worlds. That's what's frustrating. You're between worlds. You want the new, but you don't yet know what it's like you have the idea. I don't want to say you don't yet know, because I think a good majority of the collective does know what they want. It's a matter of, okay, it's almost like, how can I get there sooner? It's not how can I get there. It's almost like, it very much reminds me of the Virgo reading. How can I get there sooner? Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries, Leo, Sag. What do we have for my fire signs? Turn knowledge into wisdom. This and that are true. Why do I feel like this is okay. I'm literally like defining the this and that are true, because I was about to say this feels contradicting, but it's not contradicting. That's quite literally what that card is about. I was about to be like, this feels like someone loves somebody, but they want to shut the door on this person. But that's quite literally what this card is about. This and that are true. Like, you can love something or someone and still be like, I need to walk away from this, right? This and that can be true. Like, you can want that. Oh God, this like makes me, no wonder this is so, this makes this immediately saying that. It's like boom, like literally, like I feel in my heart and in my back, like that was it. Like, it's almost like somebody knows like they shouldn't go back to something. Like, they need to shut the door on something. That's exactly what this is. That's exactly what this is. And it feels like it is the biggest weight. It feels like it makes me, I'm getting emotional sitting in it, because it's like I can feel the pull. It's not even like a pull. It's just a weight. It's like, like really dropping that, like really, it's like the mourning. That's what it is. It's the mourning of it. It's like shutting the door on it. Like even to say the next sentence, to go forward is very hard. It's very hard. But this group, the fire signs knows that like they need to do this. They're still mourning this. They're still mourning it. And that's why it's in reverse. That's why it's in reverse. I'm going to hold them upright, but they're still in reverse. Very much so. Okay. I heard too many to count. Too many to count. Why do I want to say regrets? But that doesn't feel, I feel like that's in regards to, that doesn't feel right. It's like, if only, if only. Okay, let's go forward. This is making my head hurt a lot. Take time out. Yeah, that's like the nap card. And now's a lucky time. Now's a lucky time. I heard days will pass. This is really exhausting. This is a very I feel like this is somebody like almost reminding themselves like it's okay. Like it's okay that I'm here. It's okay to be in this place. It's okay to feel this way. And it's okay for me. I'm proud of myself. I'm okay to be in a place of adjusting. I'm allowed to be in a state of adjustment. Right? You see clearly now, act as if and let it shine, which is my heart chakra, 10 of Cups card. There's a divine connection coming in. This is a heart healing. There's a heart healing. Okay, I get why my neck is like throbbing now. There's a spiritual gateway. Okay, so if you, okay. I'd highly recommend if you're getting really tired, if you're getting very sensitive, and hey Google, off. Maybe the sound will get better now that I turned that off. If you're getting very tired, if you're getting very sensitive, if you are getting very if you're struggling with like anxiety or sleep at night, I'd highly recommend grounding and breathing. The heart chakra, the higher heart is opening, but in turn, there's going to be some of you, this feels like sexual healing. I'm just going to call it what it is. You might be attracting somebody to help you heal like your sacral energy. We're not talking like sex, just sex. Like this could also be your creative energy to help you figure out like or discover like what it's like to have fun again. But this could also be this energy of really this feels like attracting like a very divine connection again. Some of you, this is in the coming months. Venus is direct, so just be mindful. Some of you, this is going to really, we're going to leave it at that. We're going to leave it at that because it's going to come out when we clarify. We're going to see it when we clarify. Okay, bottom of the deck is, yeah, trust the great mystery. Okay. Yeah, I'm using my Mac for the video tonight. So the microphone's through my computer instead of the mic on my camera. So it's not as high tech as my cameras. Thanks. Fire! Fire! The house is on fire! No, it's not. I neutralize. No. Nope. Nope. Don't like it. Nope. Don't like it. Ooh. Okay. Wow, you're very regal. Very regal. Let's see what's going on. Fire signs. Wolf spirit. I heard turning tables. I feel like this is a queen, like she quite literally is like that in the card too. This feels like just no more. No more. This feels like a walking away. It really does. It feels like a walking away. 8 of Cups in reverse. This tells me that this is very hard. This is very, very hard. If you're walking away from something or trying to shut the door on something, this is very, very, very hard. It's, yeah. Ophelia. Ophelia. Let's look at brown bear spirit. Take time out. Your mental health comes first, right? Mental and emotional health. Yeah, then we have the moon, the mental health card, right? The subconscious mind. And the 5 of swords, the inner critic. The betrayal. Don't betray yourself. Don't try and hide the things that you're feeling or thinking or going through. Work through it, okay? Work through it. Don't keep it tucked away. Don't sit and I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna shoot you straight. A lot of the time when we're pissed off at other people, you're actually more mad at yourself. So think about the reasons you'd be mad at yourself too before you think you're only mad at them. Because majority of the time, the way that we feel about others is mostly about ourselves. Sorry. Sad truth of psychology. Let's look at 49. Now's the lucky time. Hey, it's going to help you a lot. 9 of Cups in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, and the 5 of Cups. This is somebody realizing that faking that they're happy isn't going to cut it. The 5 of Cups is a card of mourning. The 9 of Cups is the personal fulfillment. It's the personal emotional fulfillment. And with the Queen of Wands in reverse, this is somebody who might be like an entrepreneur. It's a Queen of Wands, very confident, very attractive. Now's a lucky time. They're understanding that now's a very lucky time for them to do emotional healing. Now's a very lucky time for them to get to the place that they really want to be within themselves. And the universe is supporting it. The 9 minus the 5 gives you a 4 of Cups in reverse, which means that the heart is actually opening, which is why they're going to the higher heart healing and why they're attracting a relationship of a healing nature, because they're realizing that they're open to doing the healing within themselves and that they're actually not in a place that they're happy. They're happy, and that's okay. But they're willing to mourn that part of themselves that feels that way so they can have the happiness. So now let's go into the healing, right? They leave something, they mourn it, they recognize the ugly feelings, they start healing. Let's look at owl spirit. You see clearly now. Ten of Pentacles. It's funny. So then you attract this relationship that's a 10 of Pentacles, right? So then this person comes in and they're 10 of Pentacles and you're just like, no, you must not be real, right? No, I'm going to close my heart off to you because you're going to sabotage me or hurt me, right? It's going to be a betrayal, right? All this fear comes up. And so with the 10 of Pentacles, it's this energy of commitment and contracts and stability. And 10 of Pentacles is family. It's a new job. It could be a new home. It's all this. It's just amazing, long-term, unshakable energy. It's like the stuff that lasts the test of time. Sorry, the 10 of time. The test of time. With the 2 of Swords there, it's like the heart is just so scared and so traumatized. It's like, no, I don't want it. But you start to recognize that. You're like, whoa, why am I closing myself off from such a great opportunity? Why would I do that, right? So let's look at chameleon spirit, act as if. 2 of Cups. It's like someone's like, okay, I can fake it till I make it. I can act like I feel confident in myself, like that I'm in alignment, that this is okay. They're really struggling though. They're struggling to trust anybody. Two of Cups. Death. That's what they're ending. They're going to let go of that thought process. And that's why it's a healing connection. Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the High Priestess. With the Eight of Wands, someone might recognize they have a runner mentality from relationships now or commitments now. And it's going to reveal to them the healing they still need to do within themselves. And that's why this relationship is going to be so healing, because it's a 10 of Cups and it's a 10 of Pentacles. And with the High Priestess here and the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like this is the person who has the fear of commitment now, who is like, oh my gosh, this 10 of Pentacles just showed up and I don't want to accept it, right? Let me run away. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, right? Because they're scared as the High Priestess, right, of the unknown. And so they want to run. Eight of Wands. They want to go in the opposite direction. Let's look at Peacock Spirit. Let it shine. Two of Wands. They have the opportunity for a 10 of Cups, right? And the new beginning, the Fool. King of Wands in reverse. And Knight of Swords and the Ace of Swords. This could be the same person from your past coming back with the King of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Swords. This feels like a very argumentative or untrustworthy energy. Or this could be the energy that you anticipate coming in, right? But with the Fool in reverse and the Two of Wands, it's almost like you see it as a risk to take this opportunity because there's so much love here. But the truth, the truth is that this person's coming out of the cold as a King of Pentacles. So if this is the person from the past, they're showing up as a King of Pentacles. Yeah, very interesting. Let's look at Will Spirit, Trust in the Great Mystery. And get a little bit more clarity. But there's a new beginning coming, but you do see as a risk. There's a lot of love and a lot of love and a lot of stability. So we have the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. They're going to be very, very honest and very clear that they don't want to be alone. They want to be in a partnership. They don't want the burden. Empress in reverse and Temperance in reverse. There's still some time that's needed to do some healing, though. This is going to move a little slow. King of Swords, they're being very honest. I think that there's a fear of old wounds or old patterns coming up here. Empress in reverse is my codependency card, and Temperance tells me that there's some like moderation that's needed, some temperance that's needed, patience that's needed. Yeah, I would take this one slow. I would trust your intuition, especially with the High Priestess showing up here. I would. But you have a lot of stability and you have a lot of love, and there's a new beginning. But there's some like red flags going up. So trust your intuition. Don't listen to just tarot readings. Listen to your own personal situation and what shows up for you in your life. It's a general reading, and everybody's situation is going to be different. Okay? And don't drive yourself crazy watching tarot readings all the time, saying that they're all going to resonate specifically for you. Okay? Because you will drive yourself mad. And we don't need that. It's not good for your mental health. Okay? Be present. Be present in your life. Because it's just energy, and people's free will can affect it. You hear me? You hear me? Good. Glad we had that talk. Okay. Now, let's go on to, so we did fire, we did water. Let's do some earth. Right? What's going on here? Oh, wait. Oh, shiitake mushrooms. I do some tarot readings. What do we say? Earth, 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 earth. Okay. Let's do some earth energy. Ooh, let's do earth is funny. Earth is very scattered. It's very scattered. Very scattered. You're very scattered. Okay. Energy oracle. It's very fitting for you. Very fitting. I feel like somebody's in the room with me all of a sudden. I feel like I literally have somebody sitting in the room with me. Okay. Earth. Carrying connections in reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Storm warning. Broken heart. Patience. Let's get two more. The victory. Action. We have Angel of Strength and Door to Romance. Actions in reverse. And sixth chakra, the third eye, Archangel Metatron. There's going to be a big shakeup in regards to relationships going on here. Doesn't have to be romantic, but just take it as it resonates. Can be about your work, could be about family, friends, any of it. So just take it as it resonates for you, okay? I feel like there was already a separation or an argument of some sort. This feels old. This feels old. This feels current. This is current. This is current, but this is going to last a little longer. This is to come. It's so weird you're saying the sound isn't working, because I seriously have the weirdest feeling sitting in this room. I wonder why that is. Give me 1 second. Let's see if does that work? Sound is working. See, even on my end, the sound isn't working. Let me see. Okay. I'm going to have to check it on my own. I'm going to check it on my own. How about that? I'm going to look up my own. I'm going to look up my own. Turns out it's working. It was going in and okay. So it has to be a YouTube thing, because I can even see at the bottom my little mic dots aren't going. But hopefully it works the whole time. We will see. Maybe it's not for me to hear then. Huh. Interesting. Let me see something. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to have some people jump on here and tell me if the sound is working really quick on their end. Sound is, oh, okay. Hey, Lisa. Thanks. Okay. Gotta go and cooking for Cocoa Puffs over here. Okay, let's do this dang thing. It's funny, I just messaged the Patreon chat. And she messaged me in the Tarot Course chat. That's funny. As soon as I sent it. Okay, let's look at carrying connections and storm warning. I'm going to take this mic out just in case any other factors screwing anything up. This is old. Emperor. It's upright. Okay, then we have the moon. We have the seven. Yeah, the 7 of swords. We have the 9 of wands. And we have the Ace of cups. Okay. The Emperor is a very dependable energy. It does not have to be a man. It is just an energy of an individual who is reliable, strong, grounded, strong, not in like a physical sense, but like strong in the sense of like their character, right? Who they are as an individual. They're the father, right? They like to run business. They like to be a provider. They like to be reliable. They like to be sturdy. They like to show up for you, right? This person might have self-sabotaged or lacked the ability to love self and showed up as a wounded warrior because of the chaos of connections or relationships or their own relationship with self. Okay. So let's look at the bottom, I almost said bottom of the deck. Let's look at patience, broken heart, and victory. Too many to count. Too many to count. I keep hearing too many to count. No. Star in reverse. Three of swords. I heard shadow man. I don't like that. I don't like that I heard shadow man right when I felt like there was somebody, right after I said I felt like there was somebody in the room with me. I don't like that. And I don't like that I heard it when I chose to use this deck, which is my shadow deck. I don't like that. That makes me very uncomfortable. So if you're having night terrors or that makes me really uncomfortable. Or like sleep paralysis. This feels like attachment. This feels like healing from this, though. 8 of Cups, 3 of Swords, Star, Shadow. Okay, so the shadow of this individual, it's a projection. That's what that would be. So if you're having night terrors or like sleep paralysis or like astral projections, those are actually, so let's just start with the whole conversation that sleep paralysis is actually the astral projection that you're enmeshed with, or the astral projection of an energy that is in your home, right? So if you experience like sleep paralysis or ever feel stuck in your sleep, like you can't wake up, like be mindful of who you're sleeping with or who you're sleeping next to, or who you're really close with, because a lot of times it is their like sadness or their anger. It doesn't mean that they're a bad person, but it is the parts of them that they have not addressed that are coming out of their body at night, wanting to be by your love, wanting to be by your light, right? Blah, 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 blah. Like moth to a flame. Get what I'm saying? It's like, I don't have any happiness in my body, but you got all this happiness in yours. Let me play with that. Get it? Okay, cool. Glad we talked about that. So patience, the white light, right? Victory with the broken heart, smack dab in the middle. Shadow man, okay, get it? 8 of Cups in reverse, 3 of Swords. Oh, look at all my pain. Look at all my emotions that I am really struggling to address. Thank you, Diamond. With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Star in reverse, it's almost like the divine is telling them that they need to go and find ways to find the stability within themselves. They need to heal this within themselves. With patience, though, this healing is also happening with the other person. This was mirrored. This is a mirrored energy. It's a very intense energy. I almost forgot what signs I was reading for. This is Earth. Yeah, Earth. Yeah, because we were all over the place. Yes, Earth. Oh my God. Earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. Something really good's coming out of this, though, which is very interesting. Like, it feels very it feels intense, dark, but it's like, oh, hey, this is gonna be great. Like, it feels it, which is really, really weird. Let's get 2 more on, because you have victory and patience, which is like the cards of like, ooh, resurrection, you know? You have the 10 of Cups in reverse. You have the Queen of Wands. Yeah. 2 people mirror each other. You have Emperor and Empress. You have a true pair board. So whatever's within one is within the other. Look at that. It's the sun and the moon. I actually really like this. I do. They mirror each other. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of love. I love this 8 of Swords because it's not like, oh, I'm beating myself up inside my head. It's like I'm protecting myself from my thoughts. I'm cocooned. It's the recognition of my thoughts do not define me, right? Both these people are healing from whatever this shadow was that was over the, let's call it the relationship. The shadow was over the relationship. It's not one person or the other. This is a very interesting read. That's probably why it's laid out very differently. This is very interesting. Both people recognize that they have to heal, but this shadow was over both people and within both people, kind of like the yin and the yang, right? You have a black little half and a white half, but both have the dot of the other color in it. They both have the light and the dark within them. Okay. They both had a shadow over them. They both have the light and the dark. They both have duality. As does everyone. Let's look at action in reverse. Father of Wands. We have the Mother of Wands and the Father of Wands. One's upright, one's reversed, right? They mirror each other very much so. It's all a mirror. It's all. I feel like the masculine is going to take longer than the feminine. Masculine does not mean man. It's just energy. It is just energy. Like I'm masculine at times and feminine, right? But I'm a woman. So you can ebb and flow out of these energies. But if you're more dominant masculine or more dominant feminine, more dominant masculine would be you go, 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 and it's rare for you to slow down, right? More dominant feminine means that you're more present. It's easier for you to ebb and flow, and you're not one to really push, okay? I feel like the one who goes is it always takes action. It's going to take them a little longer to heal. They're a little bit more stubborn. We have the 8 of Pentacles. They're also doing a lot more work. Bottom of the deck is Judgment. It's actually working towards their purpose. They're working towards what is meant for them. The High Priestess. Yeah, they see very clearly their purpose. Son of Pentacles. So then we have the Knight of Pentacles. They're taking their time building this version of themselves that they want to reveal to the world. I like this. This is very nice. Let's look at the Angel of Strength. So then we have the Mother of Cups. which is the Queen of Cups. This is the future, right? So this is what's to come. Then we have the Tower. Holy crap. And the Daughter. Oh, so this is an offer. So now we have the Feminine. Having the confidence to come and offer love. This is going to come back. I don't want to say that yet. But it's looking like there's an offer for this to come back together. Let's look at door to romance. Daughter of Wands. I feel very deceptive energy with this. And the Hangman. I feel like someone sees this as deceptive. Yeah, the Hangman is the perspective. We have the Five of Cups and Temperance. There's still healing going on here. Someone is still mourning and healing this. But yeah, and there's the Teeter-Totter, and then there's the Knight of Wands in reverse. I feel like this has to be the masculine energy. They're still going back and forth about whether or not this is something that they would want to entertain or commit to. Like, is this something I actually want to do? Is this an offer I'd really want to take? Right? They're like, I don't know. Let's look at the sixth chakra. There is healing and reconciliation, though, with Temperance there. Ace of Wands in reverse and the Four of Cups. I think somebody's going to reject this offer. Four of Cups is the card of rejection. As much as they want it, I think somebody's going to reject it. And I think it's because they're learning to trust themselves. I think even though they have this offer, even though that there's love there, we have the Son of Swords, and then we have the Seven of Wands in reverse, and we have the Daughter of Swords in reverse. It's almost like they're aware that they still need to heal. It's not that they're rejecting the offer to reject the person. They're rejecting the offer because they know that they still need to heal. They're like, no, I'm not ready. I need to heal still. That's actually a really smart move. Like, not to say yes to something just because it's being offered to them. Yeah, they have a 10 of Swords underneath. They have not finished healing. And with the World in reverse, they're not done healing. They're not done. They just need more time to heal. They're like, no, I still need to heal. I'm not ready to say yes. I'm not ready to accept your offer. You do not pass go. You do not connect $200. You do not collect me. You're going to have to try again in like 4 or 5 months, right? Like, they're saving that person a headache and they're saving themselves a headache. Like, why sell somebody on false hope? Like, I'm not ready. Right? So that's smart. That's really smart because they're being honest. They're just not ready. Let's get any final advice for the earth signs. So we have the Three of Cups in reverse, the Three of Wands, and then we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this reconciliation is going to happen in due time, but it's not going to happen very quickly. Three of Cups in reverse tells me that it's delayed. The Three of Wands tells me that it is going to eventually happen when the time is right. Eight of Wands, not going to happen very quickly. It's not going to happen like, oh my gosh, we're rushing into it. No. Son of Swords. There's going to be communication. There's going to be some talking, but it ain't going to happen. I'm like, no. Nope. Nope. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. Okay. And then lastly, we have the air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And mind you, this could be all these readings. I probably should have said this in the beginning. Could be for any placement. You're welcome. I know. I did that a little backwards. Sorry. I'm a little all over the place. My rising sign's a Capricorn. You see what I did there? Earth signs are all over the place. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I tried. Just trying to make it funny. Okay. Air signs. Air signs. Let's do some dragon in honor of House of Dragons. You know what I'm saying? Let me get comfy. Comfy. I want to put this. Where is it? Whoa. Almost just knocked over my whole thing. Hold up, Buttercup. I need to get this off me. It's bothering me. Yay. There we go. It's getting hot. Okay. Air. Almost said water. Air signs. Air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Why do I feel childhood memories? I feel childhood memories with the air signs. Green gold dragon from Sirius brings universal knowledge to your spiritual pathway. Learn about spiritual technology, be a transmitter of sacred knowledge. This could be like Akashic Records kind of stuff, which would be time and space, which would be the past, right? Childhood memories. Thor's red, black, and gold dragon protects you in times of change. Time of rapid transition and transformation. Relax, you are safe. Okay, so we're transmuting. And then we have Golden Solar Dragon. That makes a lot of sense. Helps you stand in your masculine power with wisdom. Let your DNA be real. I like this a lot. Individuality. Okay, I feel like if you're trying to get rid of social groups, some of you are going to get rid of your friends. You're no longer, okay. I feel like a lot of people are no longer going to be hanging out with the same group of friends they might have been hanging out with for a long time now. If you have new friends coming in, I feel like you might be more discerning with the friends that are trying to be in your life. I feel it's almost like you're not my flavor. It kind of feels like that, like I don't really vibe with you. Yeah. So we have Sunshine Yellow Dragon helps you help animals, serve animals, heal, respect, and understand them. I take this as more so like living things, like heal, respect, and understand all living things. Wanting to care and be loving and gentle those who are around you, which is really nice. Then we have Black Dragon, cocoons you so your divine potential grows. Meditate, reflect, and undergo metamorphosis. Shielding is going to be very important to you. You're going to become very, very sensitive to your environment and the people around you. And I feel that you might be attracting a lot of people who might just want you for your help or for your qualities or things of that nature. And that's fine, because a lot of times we attract people who help us find our purpose, who help us fulfill our purpose. And learning not to be bitter about that, but understand, oh my gosh, I needed that person in my life because they led me to find something about myself that I needed to discover, is a good thing, right? Realizing that is a good thing, but also realizing when to protect your energy and realizing when you're over giving or doing too much of it, or, hey, this isn't what I'm looking for. And that's why you're going to learn to protect your energy and really start to attract the things that you really want in your life. And that comes with opening up, meditating, setting really healthy intentions, and calling in the frequencies and the energy and the people and vibrations that you actually do want to attract. Like, I want to attract really solid friendships. I want to attract people who enjoy art, who enjoy music, who enjoy meditating, who will respect me and communicate with me and have fun with me, etc. Power of divine love, right? Like I said, a lot of transmutation, understanding your hurt and pain from the past or any trauma you've experienced and allowing it to move through the physical body. Open up to transcendent love and enlightenment. Purity of heart brings peace, hope, and joy. Yeah, you're moving into the higher heart chakra, which is probably why you're going to start to attract a lot of relationships right now, platonic and or romantic. But that's why shielding your energy is going to be really good, because it's going to help you filter out the ones that are going to be long lasting and the ones that are just going to be here for like, oh-de-da-de-da. Brings firm love that resets your karmic balance. See all your cords dissolve by transcendent love. Enjoy freedom. Look for divine around you. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Let's, can you guys still hear me? Is the volume still good? Volume okay? Are we good? Sound good? No? Yes? Somebody tell me. Manga. Okay, thank you. Let's look at Green Gold Dragon from Sirius. Let's look at these two together. I feel like this is you almost like stepping into a new version of self. Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Air signs, I think that you're going to come to this realization of how you are the reliable one. You are the one that people are going to be looking up to. You are the one that people are going to rely on and lean on and come to when they need something. And it's time that you start being that for yourself first. Because you need to be that for yourself before you can be that for other people. Let's look at the Golden Solar Dragon. Temperance and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, there's a need for moderation here. There's too much like giving and promising to other people and not, and like the burnout. The burnout is happening. You don't have it all within you, all the energy that you need within you. And you need to fill your cup. Okay. The solar plexus is the ego, is the personal energy. It's how you light up. It's how you create. It's how you move through the world. And you need to have that balance between both in order to be able to fill others' cups. You need to fill your own. So let's look at this. Heal, respect, and understand all living things. Let's look at this one. Four of Swords. I think that you're learning how to give this to yourself. I think this feels like someone, yeah, Emperor in reverse. Five of Wands. This kind of feels like a little bit of a pissed off energy. It really does. Emperor in reverse is like, I feel like you're standing your ground, like no longer going to give all of your energy to other people. Like you're really going to go hermit. You're going to go within. You're going to give it to yourself. You're going to rebuild. You are going to move with a lot of love, but you're going to have a lot of like discernment with who you give it to. Emperor is very my way or the highway. With Emperor in reverse, you might be very discerning with who you let in and out of your life, maybe a little too much so just be mindful of that. Let's look at the shielding. I'm moving fast because obviously we're having mic issues. So Five of Swords. If it ruins your peace, you're not dealing with it. You're not going to deal with it. Five of Swords. You're going to learn to really shield your energy. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. There it is. Very nice. I love this. Knight of Cups. Only the things that bring you joy, only the things that bring you love, only the things that light you up are allowed in your life. And the divine's going to start showering you with that. It's going to start showering you with all of that. That's amazing. I love that for you. I love that for you so much. Let's look at the Lilac Fire Dragon. Woo! Knight of Pentacles. This is opening the higher heart chakra. This is all those connections. The Knight of Swords. Oh my gosh, look at all these offers. Let's get two more. Yikes. Look at all of this. Knight of Cups. Sorry, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the Hangman. You're realizing all these people that come to you are coming because they want some kind of healing. Like I said, people are going to start coming in because they're going to want something, because you start moving with all this love, all this light, all this positivity, all this growth, because you're working on yourself, because you're healing yourself. And you're going to be like, wait, no, I'm becoming discerning now. I know who's really for me and who's just wanting things of me. And I'm not going to fall into codependent dynamics where I am being a savior, right? Where I am giving too much of myself for no reason, right? Do you actually want a genuine connection with me, or do you want something from me? Because there's a difference. Seven of Wands, you're learning to protect your energy. You're learning to shield your energy because now you see things very clearly and you're not going to invest in things just to invest in them. You're only going to invest in balanced connections. Six of Pentacles. Very nice. I like it. I think that was the Eight of Pentacles, actually, which is hard work and diligence. Let's look at the Kuan Yin's Pink Dragon. Brings firm love to reset karmic balance. Ace of Wands. So there's the new you. Seven of Pentacles. Let's see what you're investing in. Ooh, Eight of Cups, King of Swords, Judgment. Two of Cups in reverse, bottom of the deck, and Lovers in reverse, and the Ace of Cups. Oh, this is very interesting. This is very interesting. So I feel like there is a new beginning, and you've been investing a lot in this new beginning, and you might go back or somebody might come back. This King of Swords, right? And there's a decision to be made because this relationship has ended. This relationship has ended, but there's a new offer. There's an Ace of Cups here, but this Queen of Cups doesn't seem too psyched about it. Queen of Cups in reverse and King of Wands. There's not a lot of trust here. There's not a lot of trust here. So just be mindful. Everybody's situation is their own, but there is a new cycle. This person's coming in. They're being very honest with you. With Judgment there, they're meant to come in. Your path for them to come in. If they're coming in as a test, they're coming in as a test. But be mindful of if this is really what you want when you get to this place. Because right now you might be like, oh my gosh, yes. But when you finally get to this place, you might be like, oh my gosh, if I'm really going to honor myself and how far I'm going to keep saying yes to people who just want something and who is really for me. Just be mindful. The universe has a funny way of working. Okay? Okay. This is what I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I love you. I wish you the best. And keep in mind that these are general. And take the bits and pieces that are meant for you and leave the rest of it. And if you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, you can book it down below through my website description box. And if this person does come in and it's a second chance, that's great too. That is great too. And I wish you the best with it. Okay? I love you. I'll see you next time. Bye.